Hey guys, welcome back to another lovely Lego minifigure haul. This will be the very last minifigure haul of 2024 for the Head on a Spike minifigure extraordinaire, who is me. Uh, I wanted to do one last video for the year, before the whole year closes out, to show you guys a whole bunch of stuff that I just happened to get because, guess what? Drum roll. Fingers. I'm about to do the very big picture, which I do every 2 years, of showing every single minifigure I own in my entire collection. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I will be doing all the Star Wars minifigures first, and then I'll be doing all the everything else minifigures second. I don't know when those will be uploaded, but you can know for a fact that your man, Head on a Spike, is out here working hard and trying to line up figures and find all the last ones he needs for the big picture. So, in the meantime though, I'm going to show you what this latest haul is. It is a whole bunch of stuff from a whole bunch of places, from Bricks and Minifigs and other local stores and faraway stores, all-time toys, and a whole bunch of places. Let me just start off, and also Facebook Marketplace, whole bunch of stuff. So let me just get a nice clean sheet here to show you what we're working with, so then you can get a nice big close-up. So first thing, I'll do the least interesting things first. Here's, in this giant haul that I got from Facebook Marketplace, I got horses. Tons of horses. Like, these are like the old retro ones that have like movable necks. I have like 3 white horses here and like 2 brown ones. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these, but if you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. Maybe we'll make like a whole cavalry thing or something funny with like tons of stormtroopers on horses. I don't know. Something crazy. Or I just give them away. I don't know. In this haul, it came with not only completed figures, but also incomplete figures. But some of them were pretty interesting incomplete figures. For example, we got an original Mr. Freeze, but he just doesn't have his little chest piece here. This is like the OG 2006 Mr. Freeze. This is a great figure. People love this guy. It's got the original helmet here and the OG face. He's got like no bad face prints either. It's like maybe it's like a little bit worn on the mouth there, but yeah, it's pretty understandable that he's just a really old figure, so he's not exactly mint. But I could just find that one chest piece, which isn't even unique. It's in other sets as well, and it's only like a $2 piece. So you could probably find that off Bricklink and make a $60 figure right here. I got a classic Spider-Man. He's pretty beat up. He just is missing an arm. There might be some places that still want him. Nothing amazing there. Next to a Knights guy. I'm not sure whose head he needs, but I have one. I got some Anakin legs here. This is the 2013 Anakin, like everyone's basically favorite one from episode 2. These are great. I could just get the torso maybe and make him as well. Not that bad. I got an OG Darth Maul here. This is the one from 1999. All I gotta get him is a cape, looks like, and then I can make a pretty good figure out of him too. Probably like a $20 figure. He's got a pretty nice, decent face print. Looks like it's a little bit messed up on the cheek there, but, the rest of his tattoo is all black, so it kind of fits. I don't know. And then we got the Dexter Jetster. Just kidding. It's Pong Krell. This is the top half of Pong Krell. I don't know where the bottom is. It didn't come in a lot. But I was looking it up on Bricklink also just to find his torso and his legs. And it's about $7 each for, to complete him. So like $7 for the torso, $7 for the legs. So about $14 to make him whole again. And I think that'd be pretty worth it because he's about another $60, $70 figure complete. So that wasn't too shabby. And this is just the stuff that's like not even complete. Oh, also this Bosk. Yeah, he's missing a light yellow arm, which I can also find off of Cruella de Vil or some other characters. So he'd also be a good one to complete for other people to trade with. So let's go into this. This is the figures from the same lot, from the same guy on Facebook Marketplace for the figures that I don't have. I'm just adding to the collection. I had some other ones, but I'm not showing them in this video because I'm not actually keeping them because they're going to be for trades. It came with some good stuff like Gar Saxon and other crazy things like Mandalorian, Boba Fett, or no, Mandalorian, Mando. It isn't that common, but it's just nice figures. So let's see what we got. So we got the OG Ahsoka clone trooper. So this is like the one that has like the new head, but the holes in the helmet are not present. This is like the unholed helmet. He only came in one set. That was the AAT that came out in like 2021, I think. I got this dude. I always forget his name. Like Jason Malcolm or something. He's from the Old Republic. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic video game, the third one. That's a cool figure. I don't have him, so I thought it was kind of cool to have him. He's got I like his knife, his little dagger on his torso. That's pretty cool. Kind of interesting figure there. Kind of cool character. I think he's got a unique head too. I got Zod for the first time. I never had him. And I just love collecting, villains for superheroes for both DC and Marvel. So it's really cool to get him. He's got both his head prints. It's pretty cool. Pretty cheap figure, but I just didn't have him. I got General Riken here. He's from an advent calendar and also like one of the Hoth Echo bases. Nothing too crazy. I got Killer Frost here. I got her from Alltime, actually, not from the Facebook minifigure haul. I just kind of clumped all these figures into one bag. She's in great condition. Really good prints. I don't have her, like I just said, I like collecting all the DC villains and Marvel villains. I picked up a Shuri. This is the Infinity War Shuri. She's not got no cracks. Nice vibrant orange. She only came out in that one set in 2018. This is one of the Rebels from the Battle Pack that came out, like the Star Wars Battlefront, EA Battlefront, that came out like, I don't know, 2015. Yeah, I didn't have that, so that's kind of fun. I got Arthur Weasley. This is the original Arthur Weasley from the original Burroughs set that came out in 2011, was it? 2010? I didn't have him. I love his smile. That's a great smile for Arthur Weasley. He has some back printing, which I didn't have to do. No second expression, but just this one. But it's such a good face. I totally remember him making that face in the Harry Potter movie, so pretty cool to have him in this lot. I have the original Phase 2 clone Gunner, which came out in the IFTX with Ayla Secura back in like 2017. I have the new version I just picked up the new one of this from the ATTE with Cody. That came out in 2022. I didn't have the original one, so it's kind of cool to have this one to compare them both, because they are both very different figures. I have a 1999 Scout Trooper here. This is always fun to have another one of these guys, because I only have one in my collection, so it's cool to have another one. Actually, this isn't 1999. This is more like 2007, because he's got the black head, but the print is still the same. The torso is still the same. It's got no cracks, no dinges, no dents, so it's cool to have another one of those. I got Lorsan Tekka. Is that his name? This is from the guy from episode 7 who's like, the general. Well, I treat her like royalty. That cool guy. I love this guy. Yeah. He's also Esbern. For all you Skyrim fans out there, it's the same actor. So actually his head kind of looks like Esbern, so it's kind of cool. I never had him. He's really very cheap, but he's got a kind of a cool torso. It kind of looks like Ben Kenobi a little bit. The torso looks like the legs look like the Ben Kenobi 2014 Ben Kenobi. It's kind of cool. Burnt Anakin. This is a great head if you want to make like a Deadpool when he has his mask off. It looks really good for that. It also is just it's just a cool figure. I used to have one of these and I gave it away. This time I'm just going to keep it because, this is another figure I don't have. Not that much money, but still cool. I got some Jawas. I didn't have these specific kinds of Jawas, so this one has these pockets. This one has those pockets. They're not very, different, but they are different enough for me to keep them both. He has kind of like a cooler bandolier, looks like. Got a CMF Cyclops. I was thrown in there. Oh, this is like the Darth Maul. I got this from Bricklink, I think. Yeah. This is the Darth Maul I didn't have. There's the one who's fighting Ahsoka at the end of Season 7. Clone Wars Season 7. I just didn't have him. I have the one with the medallion from the Dark Sun or Dawn Sun. The one from the Solo movie. I have that one, but I didn't have without the medallion. I was able to actually make this Gungan warrior, because I didn't have him, out of the spare pieces that came in this lot. And I was also able to find this Naboo pilot, which I didn't have. This is like the newest one, the 2015 one. It's probably my favorite one. It's the most movie accurate one. It's a nice figure. Like the torso was in here and like the head, but not the right legs or the helmet. So I was able to find those pieces and complete him. So that was all just basically from the Facebook Marketplace. I was also able to get in addition to that same guy on Facebook Marketplace, I got a Hawk Girl. There she is. She's got her wings and all that. It's a pretty rare figure. I got a Velma from Scooby-Doo. She is quite expensive. She's not in the best condition. Like, she's kind of got this little nick here on her torso, which I'm a little bit bummed about, and her face is a little bit scratched, but I could probably just replace the torso for, like, you know, $20 or something at Bricklink and make her, like, really expensive. I got an OG Qui-Gon. I'm not going to take them out of the bag because, you know, these aren't that expensive. I got a Boromir here. He's got the wrong head. He's got a Thor head, but I could probably fix him up, give him a brown cape. He's a pretty good figure. I got Chief Jim Hopper, who's got the wrong hat, but a hat. This is the same head as the Red Guardian from the San Diego Comic-Con Black Widow set. And he's only from that one set, this figure, from the Stranger Things line. So that's kind of cool that I have him now. I just got to fix him up. And it came with this random Stormtrooper, which isn't that interesting. It's like actually the wrong helmet, but like the new version torso, so I have to find like a new version helmet to go with it torso. So, that is all of that. Now we're going to go to... I'm going to say like the best stuff for last, as I always do. I went to Shenandoah recently with my girlfriend, and there was a really nice motel we were at, and right across from the street there was this brick store called Main Street Geek, and this guy has some really cool stuff. He had a Killer, what's it, not Killer Frost, that was the other girl. This is Captain Cold. I didn't have him. I was just going to collect more of my DC guys. I thought it was nice to get him. He's like $7, super cheap. Got a Harry Osborn from 2004. Yeah, the really, really old Harry Osborn from the Spider-Man 2 movie with Tobey Maguire. So, yeah, this is James Franco, apparently, in Lego's eyes. He only had 2 figures. This is when he's in a blue suit, and there's one in a gray suit. And I never saw him before on, like, an actual store, and I didn't have him. I love my Tobey Maguire Spider-Man minifigures, and I just didn't have him, so I really wanted to get him. He was, like, $7. Yeah, funny fact is his torso is actually also the same as Bruce Wayne's from the OG Bruce Wayne minifigure from 2006. So that's kind of cool that Harry Osborn has the same one. I guess they went to the same tailor. And also, there's like a pilot from Indiana Jones who has the same torso as well. This is the newest Captain America. The Falcon Captain America came from Visual Dictionary. I'm going to show you, I actually have the book too. I'm going to show you a little video, maybe, if I have time, to show you the book with the figure. It's a very nice figure. I really like it. I was able to find my book, order it from Barnes & Noble, and I was able to pick it up. Another book figure, we have Naya here. This is not that new. She came out in 2021 from a book. I just didn't have her, so I thought it was kind of cool to get. And the best thing I got from Main Street Geek, Charles was the man's name, so shout out to Charles if he ever watches this video. Thank you, dude. You're an awesome guy. He had a BD1, and I got it for $20 because I had some store credit. And now I can have officially our pals BD1 and Cal Kestis together. Isn't that swell? I love that. That makes me so happy. Because you can't have Cal Kestis without BD1. So yeah, I can't have BD1 without Cal Kestis. So I'm really, really happy to have them both together. This is quite expensive, honestly, having them both together too. They're very, very, very pricey figures. Moving on. Just move all these guys aside. 2 other little tiny Bricklink purchases. I got an Airborne 212th Trooper Geonosian version. I have the regular Trooper Geonosian, but not the Airborne. From the same person on Bricklink, I also got a Snowy Chewbacca. This is like the Chewbacca with some snow on him. He was like $4. I was like, yeah, why not? I think it's like kind of a fun figure. I kind of like it. I know it's like kind of like a hit or miss with some people, but I also like he has like toe printing with like snow on it. I think it's a cool figure. And now we're getting near the end, so I'm breaking out the Disney stuff I got. This was a pretty good deal. This is from the brand new Disney set. This came with Geppetto. It came with Belle, who I really, really, really wanted. Now I have every single Disney princess ever made, which is really awesome. I'm going to probably have a photo of that and post it on Facebook or something. Came with Lilo. So now I have Lilo and Stitch. That's awesome. And she has like 2 facial expressions too, I think, which is pretty cool. It's like a very cute face. And what's also super nice from the seller, he gave me all these accessories, like pieces and parts that came with the figure. He didn't have to do that. This is like the stained glass rose that Belle has. I got Simba. It's like a unique piece there too. Got the little mousy. I don't know why. It kind of looks like Scabbers, but I know it's not. It came with like the walking broom from like the Fantasia, which is really cool. Came with Belle's Rose. Came with Flounder. Came with Sebastian. Like, he gave me all this extra stuff, which he didn't even have to do. Lilo's surfboard, which was not necessary. Bruno's card, and also Bruno. So, even though we don't talk about him, I'm going to talk about him a little bit because, you know, he's here, and he's unique, and he's cool. So, yeah, he's got pretty nice facial expressions on both sides. It's kind of cool. Like, this is like his, like, when he's like freaking out face with like the eyes, and he has that weird magical power he has, and this is like when he's like normal. So it's pretty cool. He's got a nice hairpiece too. That would also be pretty good for customs. It's like Maddie Moody's hairpiece, but black. It's all serious blacks. Get a nice close up on the card here. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool lot that I was able to find for a pretty good deal. From that was on eBay actually. I found all these guys. Now, getting on to the last bit here, we also found 2 very expensive and cool figures that are brand new that I did not think I would get this year, but I managed to find a good deal. We got Woof and Vizam. I got them both from a really square and fair dealer on eBay. These are both the brand new figures from the UCS sail barge, like that, like literally just came out like a few weeks ago, and I got both these bad boys for about $60. I thought that was a pretty good deal because Woof alone has been going for like sometimes upwards of like 70 or 50 depending on who you're talking to, and Vizam is about easily like 25 or 30. So I was like getting them both for 60. I thought that was a really good deal, and I really wanted these figures before I do like my big picture. He has 2 face expressions, which is awesome. I really wanted to have them lined up with all my other Jabba's Palace go-getters and buddies. I really love his helmet. Like this dude's helmet is like so cool. That's like this old unique molded piece, and it's got paint on it too. Actually, scratch. There's no paint on it, but it is a really unique mold. It's very cool. So those guys got a good deal for them, and I'm saving the best for last. Best for last, we got second last one here. We got the OG 212th Clone Trooper, the Umbaran Clone Trooper. This is not your average Joe orange figure, the orange 212th Trooper like they're supposed to be. This is the yellower one, yellowish one. And I'll even show you. I'll even prove it to you. So they usually look like, well, if you got the really old stuff, they look like these guys. This guy came from a battle pack from like 2014. This is the newest one that came out in like the ATTE with Cody. And this is the original. And as you can see clearly, they are quite different, all 3 of them. But I'll put them in order of when they were released. This one, though, is definitely the most expensive, and I found him at a Bricks and Minifigs. Very cool figure. It's kind of more yellow than orange. That's what makes him really kind of unique. He's like kind of like the only yellow clone trooper we've gotten besides like the Star Corps trooper that came out in 2007. And also kind of like the one with the pauldron that came out in 2006 with the clone turbo tank. But other than those guys, there haven't been any yellow clone troopers. So even though this is kind of a 212th trooper that's supposed to be orange, he looks more yellow. So it's kind of funny how they did that mistake. You even got like the same printing pattern as like the orange ones, but it's just, you know, yellow, not orange. So it's kind of interesting seeing them all together side by side. And I'm just really glad I was able to get such a good deal on it. I got them for like $15. I've seen these guys go as high as like $50, like 50. So I thought that was a really good deal to get him for only $15. Pretty happy about that. Last but not least, the last figure I really wanted to get this year was this guy right here. This, my friends, is the original Bane. This guy, oh man, this is the very last minifigure I needed for my OG Batman villain collection from 2006. He is gorgeous. He's in really good condition. Lovely printing on the front and the back. No cracks in the torso like most of them have. And I got him for less than $200. So I was very happy about that. Great face print. He does have two little nicks on the side of his head. You can't even tell very easily. Two little nicks here on the side there. One there and one there. And then matches on this side, one there and one there. Two little nicks, but you can barely even see it. I was only like showing it to you because, you know, I was like, I know where they are. But if you don't even know where they are and you're just like kind of looking at it, you don't even see them because it's like a black dent on a black head, so you can't even notice it. The printing on the back of the head is really crisp and very nice, very neat, and even like has that beautiful connection point here of like the downwards area of the head that goes right to the back. It lines up perfectly, and it's very, very real. It's very authentic. It's got the little original T face. Okay, so these are just like regular legs, but the neck piece has got the Lego logo. It's very real. I got this off of Bricklink for about $180 or something, and it like just popped up. I even had like a notification set up on my Bricklink account. I was like, let me know if this figure ever appears, and like it usually never does, but then when it finally did, for that low of a price, I was like, okay, I just have to get this, because even though it's going to be pricey, I really, really want this one, so I'm very glad. You can always tell it's the original Bane if he has a silver belt. If it doesn't have the red circle right here where the belt buckle is, if it has a red circle, that means the 2012 one. If it's all silver, though, then it's the original 2006, so that's how you know. And also the 2012 one doesn't have this really cool print on the back of the head either, so that's how you know. And those are all the crazy figures that I got for this haul. Please like and subscribe to this video if you dig this, and alrighty then, head on a spike, out.